So once you've done all the amends that the client asked for, get them all together on Pages again and save them as PDFs. Now I actually preferred the original version of the continuous improvement one, this one here. I actually preferred the capital letters, but the client preferred the new one. So his preferred option was the orange version of the one with the arrow here, the one I'm pointing to, but he did also still quite like the bubble version. So he asked me if I'd mind supplying both to him, which I did. So once the client's approved on the logo, the next thing to do is to create them a few different formats, so they'll be able to use a logo, for example, on print work, for web stuff, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. So you can see here I've got open one of the logos that Brian liked. First thing we need to do is check that all the text is converted to outlines. Now this will stop any potential problems you might have with the client owning the same fonts that you do. So if we select all the text and then go type, create outlines, and then what we're going to do is try saving out to different formats. So we go File, Export. Now down here you'll see a list of options you've got. So let's try first saving it out as a JPEG. I've already created a folder called Versions, so I'm just going to call this Logo JPEG. Hit Export, and here you get the options. So we're going to leave it at maximum. We're going to change this to an RGB JPEG, but obviously you can choose either. And we're going to leave everything else as it is. Now that would have created a JPEG in that folder. So let's try again. So go File, Export. So this time you might want to create a PNG. So we'll just go Logo PNG, Export, and we're going to go for a high res one. We'll leave the background as transparent, just go OK. And we'll probably also want to save an AI file, which is a basic native Adobe Illustrator file, and that will be useful for doing any print work. So we'll go Logo AI. You can see I've already got Adobe Illustrator there. Go Save. Now this says Adobe CS5, which is the version I'm using at the moment, but if the person you'll send it to has got lower ones, you can see how you can save down the file here. Go OK. And we could also do it save as an EPS as well, so if we go File, Save As, EPS, and we'll leave the background as transparent, everything else is fine. And then when you've collected a few different versions together, you can email them over to the client. Obviously check to make sure there's anything specific that they need.